Look at Myro. It's been a minute, right? This thing has come right back down to the bottom, right? Right about there is bottom on a monthly, okay? Now, you can see in here it has done one, it's done 5 waves down, three, four, five Elliott waves. Question is it done? Is it done in here? Okay, well, to measure this out, you use a fib. If you want to learn this stuff, guys, sign up for a level 3 membership, and it gets you into our trading group over in Discord. It's only 15 bucks. There's 178 members over there. We're trading. We've been killing the trades the last couple of days. What was it? Like 7 out of 9 or something, or 6 out of 9, something like that. But the 2.5x twice on Bitcoin. And if you sign up, there's a link for Weeks. That's the trading site we use in the description of the video. We would love to have you. Now, Myro, the target would be down here, 00680. Right now, is it going to go that far? Well, we got to zoom in tighter than on a monthly. Okay, probably in on 4 hour. All right, we got to look at the waves inside here and see if this thing is done or not. All right, let's pull it up. Definitely slowing down, right? That's what you want to see. You want to see momentum slowing down to the downside, right? This is on the 4 hour chart. Looks like a lot of consolidation, a lot of sideways action in here, right? Since February 2nd, you got a little over a month of going sideways in here, pretty much in a range, right? Take a look at this, and let's pull something up here. Where's it at? Right here. Yeah, you can see this thing has bounced pretty much in here, right? Up and down in this range. Now, is it going to go down any lower? Well, let's see. Let's take a look at some RSIs and try to figure this out. Let's go to the 12-hour ones. I want to see a fifth wave down here, okay? You got waves inside of waves, okay? This final wave down here, you would have 5 waves inside of it, okay? You can see probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But is this one going to push down? This thing's really trying to hold up here. It's trying its hardest to hold up. The RSI, Relative Strength Index, is heading up, and you got bullish divergence. Okay, you can see here. It's a good sign. Pull this back up. I apologize. Price is pretty much going sideways and down. All right, here you have rising RSI showing this the relative strength index is trying to push up. Okay, on the daily, let's see here. Once again, you got bullish divergence. See these higher lows, and here you got lower lows. All right, so you got this it's trying to push up from here. You got the weekly. See where it's at. Weekly is right on the bottom. It's trying. All right, you can see over here what I'm talking about. Okay, this wave over here, it finished up pretty light. Okay, this seems to be a pretty good area for a bottom in here. You could possibly get a wick down here. Not saying you're not going to. You got a wick down over here, down to about 0.01. Okay, over here, if we were looking for just about the same, as we zoom in here on these smaller time frames, 0.0, possibly could come down a little bit lower, right down into these wicks. Boy, oh boy. And then you talk about a bounce. I will be watching this close if it comes down here. Okay, down towards 0.0 1131. Okay, that would be the measured move for this wave. That's on a weekly. And then on a monthly, we don't have a monthly RSI. Okay, but yeah, it's definitely trying to finish this up. Okay, you can see over here the bottom was there. It's super close. All right, and then is it going to get a bounce? I would think so. Okay, you have a ton of gaps up here that they tend to be filled. You see over here how you had this gap, fair value gap right here up to here. You had a gap there. You see how it came down and filled it right there. Okay, well over here you have all kinds of gaps. Okay, all down through here. Okay, you have one right here, right there to there, a fair value gap. You got them all over. Up here you got another one right in here, and these tend to get filled, right? So if Myro does bounce and head up, boy oh boy, you could see a pretty decent run up here. You got gaps up here, right? That you know, if this thing shows any bullishness and a turnaround, boy, you could see a pretty decent run back up for sure. It is close to the bottom. The relative strength index is trying to push to the upside. It is trying to go for sure. All right, so keep your eye on Myro. Almost there. Bitcoin is bouncing nicely. Looks like it could be at a bottom. Was looking for it to fill the rest of this gap up down to, what is it, 73? That's 73.6. Okay, came to 76.6. About $3,000 off. See how it had a gap down here? Right here was your gap. Pull it over. It's fair value gaps. A lot of traders trade them. You see the gap there? Okay, Bitcoin ran up, then it came back down. These wicks right here filled the gap perfectly. All right, guys that trade fair value gaps would be watching that and getting along right here and write that thing up. It's a good trading thing to use. Right here you had a gap. You know, you had this gap right, big gap up here. Right there that formed in the market, and look, came right down and filled that one up. Okay, that one's filled up and gone. Let's get that one out of there. Okay, but you still have this one here. Is it going to get filled or not? Well, the RSI on Bitcoin, the monthly is trying to turn up. The weekly has turned up and heading towards the upside. Okay, you can see here the relative strength index. It's pushing up. You got your daily. And we're trading this, man. You got bullish divergence here on the daily for Bitcoin. Looks good. You look at this push. I was in this morning. 2.5x my money. Got out, jumped in Caspa. I wish I just would have stayed in Bitcoin. And quite honestly, I'd be up pretty massively right now. Come join us, guys. $15 to sign up. Come over there and join us. We would love to have you. Now, something you're going to want to keep an eye on with Bitcoin here. Is it going to get that last push? Okay, or was that the bottom here? Okay, right here I'm watching. Okay, pull this down. A 382. You're going to want to see it get through there. 382 is right where it's at right now. 382s tend to be a wave 4. Okay, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it get that final push down? You know, boy, but that would be frustrating for everybody. Everybody would be pretty frustrated, right? But does it get that last push down here, and will that be it? You know, you can see inside here. You can see it perfectly. These Elliott waves, once you look at them so long. 4 and a 5, you know, to fill that gap up. Does that happen? I don't know. We'll see, right? I mean, it looks strong right now, but it's right in that area, right there. You know, that's where I like to short. When I see a formation like this, 382 bounce, I go short right there. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Keep your eye on Myro. Almost there. I'll talk to you soon.